Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Welcome back to the garden. It's another lovely day of gardening for me. It's gorgeous again. Sunny, blue sky, no clouds. So I decided to plant out some of the broad beans. They're getting way too big for their pots. We're still getting some frost at night, but there's not much I can do about it. They're definitely too big for their pots, so I'm gonna plant them out now. So I think I have everything I need. That's my plants. I'm gonna fill up all the gaps with the outdoor grown broad beans. You can see the huge difference. The one grown in a greenhouse compared to the one grown in the ground straight. But yeah, I'm gonna fill up all the gaps. Probably I'm gonna have plenty more left to create another bed. Maybe just gonna extend this one. I'll see how it goes. So let's do that. That should be quite straightforward. Just make a hole. And plunk the broad bean. You can see what's happening with the roots. That's probably the same on all the pots, so they definitely need to go in the ground. The thing with the broad beans is they like to grow deep roots, so almost all of them are at the bottom of the pot, already coiling. So that's all there is to it really. Now I'll repeat with all the other plants. There's plenty of dead broad beans here after the winter. I would estimate it's probably 70% of them survived. Still not too bad if you think about the frost we were getting. Try to be quite gentle with them, so not to break too many roots. The broad beans are the plant from the legume family. Hope the camera is picking it up. You can see these tiny balls on the root, white nodules. That's where all the bacteria lives. That's what's creating the extra nitrogen for the garden and for the plant. So I think I have 6 or 7 plants left in this tray. So what I'm thinking, I'm gonna make another row here. I usually like to grow my broad beans in double row, so it's easier for all the pollinators to get to the flowers to pollinate the plant. But I think 3 plants should be good enough. There's plenty of flowers on them already. I can see the bees are flying, so maybe we'll get some pollination soon enough. I also got a bunch of sticks. I was just pruning one of the pear trees So I thought I'm gonna use those sticks to support the plants. They are quite tall and wobbly at the moment. They are gonna fall down with the wind if I won't support them. So that's gonna be the next thing to do. So now it's going to be a tedious job of tying everything to the sticks. And I lost my secateurs somewhere. There it is. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is just tie it loosely. It doesn't have to be tight. This is just to support the plant with in the strongest of the wind. Okay, so here we all done. One half of the broad beans planted out. I have an idea what to do with the second half. It's going to be a bit of an experiment, so stay tuned for that. So they all planted out. I'm just going to give them a good watering to settle the roots. They're getting floppy already, so that's going to help them out. But in this bed I want to try out something new. Let me show you what I mean. So we have our broadbean plant. As you can see, it's starting to branch out from the base of the plant. So what I'm thinking, I'm just gonna chop all of them and allow the bottom stems to develop. Hopefully that's gonna make slightly bushier plants and maybe bigger yields. We'll see. So what I'm gonna do, just leave 2 or 3 leaves and chop the tops. I'm gonna do that with all the plants. And we'll see if it's gonna be a success or complete failure. Some of them are branching out on their own naturally already, so I don't see any reason why the others wouldn't do the same. All this greenery can go for the chickens. Now I'm just gonna do what I did in the other bed. Just plant it all out, but because the plants are so much shorter and stockier, they don't need any support, not yet. And like with the other ones, they're gonna get a good soaking to settle the roots. So I think that's all I have for you today. All the broad beans are planted out. Oh, I can see the bee trying to pollinate one of the broad beans. That's a good sign. So what do you think about it? Where am I gonna get the better crop? Those one or the one that I pruned? Fingers crossed they're both gonna survive. I never pruned the broad beans before. But anyway, if you won't try, you'll never learn. So yeah, that's my broad bean planting, and I think next video I'm gonna be doing some sowing, but I'm not sure yet. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.